Hello there YouTube, it's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today we have a cool little 2-pack for you. It is Suko with Titanus Doug from the Playmates Monsterverse line. Or I guess technically the Godzilla Kong the New Empire line, or Godzilla and Kong the New Empire, Godzilla X Kong the New Empire, GXK. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this one is a 2-pack. They wanted to do a figure of Suko, but they didn't want to sell this tiny guy by himself, so they threw in Titanus Doug, the Kaiju the internet named. Pretty cool. Never thought we'd see a Doug, also never thought they'd actually name him that. But, hey, here we are. Everybody loves Doug. He's a derpy little guy, and we love him. And he's also, we have my favorite equip item here. Funniest part of the movie. Funniest part of the movie. I won't exactly say it out loud in case you haven't seen it, but amazing stuff. So there we go. It says fully articulated, posable. Read up of the New Empire here. And Suko with Titanus Doug. Don't let his size fool you. Suko is a scrappy fighter with raw primal strength and a bad attitude, who always has Kong's back. We also see several figures down here. Godzilla with Heat Ray, Godzilla Evolved. Don't have either of those. Shimo, I do need a Shimo. I'm debating on which one to get. Kong with Beast Glove, I haven't reviewed. And Scar King with Whiplash, I haven't reviewed, but I have reviewed the Walmart exclusive 2-pack with the Kong and Scar King. And the Scar Kings are the same, except repainted. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, let's get these little fellas out of packaging. And here they are out of package. Suko and Doug. Can't wait for one eye. Anyhow, these are fun little figures. I'm going to show you the Dougster first. You see he's got that classic derpy Doug face, but also homie is shredded, freaking yoked. Oh my god, why is he so buff? Pretty wild. This guy actually has more articulation than you would probably expect. His head does a bit of a spinny spin on his chinny chin. Very nice. Legs go forward, and the other legs move too, and he's got a ball joint tail. Oh, it came off, but it pops right back on. Wow, mine actually has a bit of an issue with popping off, as you can clearly see, but that could just be mine. Famous last words of every action figure reviewer. But yeah, he actually has a decent amount of articulation. I am surprised by how articulated he is. I really, really am. Detail and paint-wise, he's kind of just this dark blackish brown. And then a little bit on the eyes and then on the teethies. Not much in the realm of paint. Suko has a little bit more. Here is Suko. He looks side to side with his head. Up and down on the arms, rotation. You know, you got a bicep rotation as well as a single bicep bend. Wrist rotation. Waist. He has a pretty decent amount of articulation too. Forward and back on the legs. They go back a little bit, but not too far because of his hard plastic pussy. And then you have a bit of a weight to turn them so they kind of go in and out, but it's not really going to work because there's no swivel here on the knee, but there is a knee bend, which is a pretty nice 90-degree angle bend. And rotation on the feeties. So Suko moves a lot. I like his coloration. He's got a nice reddish color to him with a nice bit of gray skin on his palms, feet, and face. Very vibrant green eyes, nice little scar over his eye. But he does kind of have that Superboy Prime thing going on. Remember the McFarlane toy Superboy Prime, how it was suspiciously looking to the side? Suko kind of has that too. It's like, he hears Kong humming, "Take me out to the ball game." And then Suko's like, oh shit. You gotta love it. Suko also has an accessory, the rock he chucks at Scar King. He doesn't hold it super well. You have to kind of get his hands exactly right to get it to stay in there. It's whatever. It'll be fun for kids to chuck it at their little kaiju toys, and since it's plastic, it won't damage the toys too much. Which kids aren't probably going to worry about the scuffed paint and stuff, but adult collectors will. But adult collectors aren't the ones that are going to be doing that, so... Anyhow, let's get into everybody's favorite part. Size comparisons! So here we have Suko and Doug lined up next to each other. I'm going to show them off with a variety of kaiju figures, a large variety, actually. Here is the GVK, Hong Kong Battle Godzilla from Playmates Toys. This is the kind of scale of kaiju they're meant to go with. That's pretty cool. So, if you have any of these Playmates Godzilla toys like this, that's about what they'll look like together. Then, if you have more adult collectible Godzillas, and got this guy because the monster art and stuff hadn't been announced yet. The monster art looks kind of ugly, though. Here is the NECA 2019 Godzilla. I actually think that looks pretty cool. I quite like that. Next up, out of the blue, we have a figure from my childhood, the Bandai Creations, aka Bandai America, Showa Gigan. I think he's modeled more after the Versus Megalon Gigan than the Versus Gigan Gigan. Pretty cool. Also, another fun Godzilla figure. This one on the smaller side. It is the Godzilla Trin Masters 4-inch Mogera. Yeah, so that's not super going to work out, but just so you know, since these are smaller figures, I wanted to show them some smaller stuff. How about something from Gamera to kind of just break up all the Godzilla stuff, you know? Here we have the Trin Masters 5-inch Jiger with launching missile. Neato. That looks like it could be a creature on Skull Island, you know? Since it's a concept kind of Jiger. Alrighty. Next up, how about a Spark Doll? This is a Spark Doll Kaiju. It is from the Ultra Monster 500 series, and it is one of my favorite Showa Ultra Kaiju, Zeragus. Alright, that's cool. That's fun. Fun. And that is from Bandai Japan. Next up, we have a monster that's from an immensely popular Schleich line. It doesn't have a show or movie or anything. It's just a really fun monster line, and a lot of them could work as great kaiju. So I wanted to show it off, especially since I've been wanting to review more of these. So if you want me to review more from the Schleich Eldrador line, let me know. It is the Schleich Eldrador Stone Monster. It's kind of almost the mascot of Eldrador. Pretty cool. I can actually see that fight going down. That's pretty dope. The Hollow Earth crystals come to life. See? I already got it planned out. Alright. How about another ape? Huh? Another freaking ape. Yeah. And it might not be one you're expecting. It is George from Lanyard Toys. That's fun. That's cool. This actually works because, remember, George was growing throughout the film, so this could just be a smaller stage of growth for George. Very nice. And I also want to show them with a dinosaur. You know that lots of kaiju are based on dinos, and Kong has fought dinos throughout his cinematic history. So here is the Apapo Gorgosaurus. Fun stuff. I display all my kaiju and dinos together, so it's important to me to see how they look together. Next up, how about a Bandai Japan figure? It is the Movie Monster series, Gigan Rex. Shown with a more modern Gigan. Very fun. I gotta get that Megalon that goes with this guy. Awesome stuff. And then last but not least is actually a figure that I not only haven't reviewed, but haven't even shown off in an action figure haul yet. I've just been using him for size comparisons recently, kind of as a sneak peek, I guess. It is a gift from a treasured friend of mine, YouTuber Kaiser Jirachi from Project Godzilla. It is the Playmates Toys Godzilla Classics first release Shin Godzilla 4th Form. Very cool. So that's them with the other Playmates line that's now defunct. They tried rebranding it, didn't work out. Unfortunate, but what you gonna do? So, what are my final thoughts on the Godzilla Kong The New Empire Playmates Toys Suko and Doug? I like him. I think they're fun. They have more articulation than you would expect on both of them. I think Suko might have more than Kong. It's actually really great. I think these are very fun little guys. Monster Arts is making a Suko. Don't care for it. This guy's cheap. It's $10 for the both of them. These guys were hard to find when this line was first coming out. They're a lot easier to find now. That makes me happy. I still need like Tiamat, and I'll want One Eye and the freaking river snake thing or whatever it's called when it comes out, just because they're cool. More apes, the better. Woo! But that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I think these are fun toys for adult collectors and kids alike. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.